Hi everyone, today I'm going to be filming this little tutorial. I decided to film it outside just because the lighting was really good, so I hope you enjoy it. First, I'm going in with a primer. This one's a poreless primer that I like to use personally, but you can use about any primer that you'd like for your skin. Next, I'm blending the primer away into my skin using the brush, but you can go ahead and use your hands. It works just the same. Now I'm going to start drawing my eyeliner. First, I'm going in with a pencil. I'm going to slowly follow the shape of my eye. Next, you're going to see me extend my wing out just the slightest bit. Since this is an everyday look, I'm going for a small wing. It's okay to clean up this step with a little bit of concealer or makeup remover. Now, I'm going to repeat on the other side. Next, I'm taking this fluffy brush and I'm going to add some definition to my crease. This next tip I actually recommend for new makeup users, specifically for those with monolids and hooded eyelids. Using the back of my brush, you're going to see me push into my eye a little bit. What I'm pushing into right here is my eye socket. And ideally that's where you would want to put color, or just a little bit below it, just so when you blend up, it doesn't blend up too high. So you're going to see me blend in a windshield wiper motion and occasionally small circular motions. Be sure to hold your fluffy brush more at the end of the handle. Holding your brush by the end of its handle actually causes you to have a little bit less control of the brush. When you have a little bit less control of the brush, that actually makes you blend a little bit softer. Next, I'm implementing this technique from Ali Glines. Taking my brush and I'm going to squeeze it between my fingers to make it flat. I'm going to dip my brush into my color. Then I'm going to take that color and I'm going to sweep it underneath my eyes. To spice up your look, you can actually choose just about any color you'd like for your crease. Try choosing a color that matches your outfit for the day. Next, I'm going in with some liquid eyeshadow. For this part, you can use a separate brush, or you can be lazy like me and just use the applicator that comes with the product. I'm placing this right above my black pencil liner. Doing the same as I did with my pencil liner, I'm following the shape of my eye, and I'm going to follow it all the way out to the end of my wing. Remember that you never have to use the same exact products that I use. There are always other products that you can use in place of this look. Something else that I would suggest trying would maybe be a colored eyeliner or maybe another eyeshadow color. Be sure to take your time with this part. Double check that both sides are even. Now I'm going to go back in, but with some black liquid liner, clean up all of my black liner. Moving on to my face, I'm going to take my concealer and I'm going to apply it to just everywhere. I still want a little bit of my skin to show through just because I don't really mind. Next, I'm going to blend all of this away into my skin. You're going to see me blend multiple times in the same area, and that's because I'm really trying to get all of my makeup into the right crevices and leave no skin untouched. Don't forget to blend down the neck.
It helps the speaker lead his audience into the scene he describes by creating an imaginary picture. Usually it's something that moves.
Next up is my dark circles. I always apply the slightest bit of concealer when doing this step. I'm going to blend away my concealer. Next, I'm reaching for a loose setting powder. Going in with a fluffy brush, I'm going to take whatever loose setting powder is on the cap of the powder container, and I'm going to use that to set my under eyes. But before I do that, I'm going to make sure that I blend out my under eyes with a beauty blender or sponge. Using a fluffy face brush, I'm going to set my entire face as well.
So then, why?
Now I'm going to be applying some bronzer to areas that I need it. When blending your bronzer into your face, make sure that you blend into your hairline. That way there's really no separation between your skin tone and the actual bronzer color. And this honestly helps out, especially if you're a paler girl. Next, for blush, you can use about any face powder brush you'd like. A fluffy brush is fine, but what I'm using today is a flat paddle face brush. I'm going to be putting the blush on the apples of my cheek and bringing it upwards. And here I'm going to put some blush across my nose to give it that cute sunburnt look. Moving on to highlight, I'm just going to be making an exclamation point on my nose. If you want a more blinding highlight, be sure to spray a little bit of setting spray either on your brush, or you can spray it all over your face and then just apply the highlight right on top. Now I'm brushing in a little bit of brow gel into my brows just to make sure that they stand up and to fill in a little bit of color where there's a little bit of odd sparseness. Then I'm going to carefully comb out my brow hairs with a spoolie.
Into the scene he described by creating an imaginary picture.
Next, I'm going to apply some of these natural false lashes. I'm purposefully bending the lash like this, that way it fits to my eye shape just a little bit better. Next, I'm using some mascara to bind my false lashes with my real lashes together. For this step, I would honestly use a mascara that I don't care for. Now moving on to setting spray, I make sure to spray this generally across my face, and then I go in with a beauty blender and I make sure to dab it in. Whenever I do this, I feel like it just locks in everything and presses everything together. Now I'm just going to finish up the look with a little bit of lip gloss. And that's the look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope this tutorial was a little bit helpful. Thank you so much for watching.